All right, so feel free to enjoy some of my art while I talk about some not so fun topics. Del Valle is not a brand, so we need to protect our roots from digital grandstanding. My name is Bianca Guerrero. I'm a Del Valle alumni, community organizer, and an Austin's Colony resident. And just so you know, this was written as me, an individual community member. The statement is not affiliated nor authorized by any campaign, candidate, or organization. In communities like Del Valle, confianza, trust, is our most valuable currency. For our immigrant families and neighbors knowing exactly who they can turn to for food assistance, housing stability, and school advocacy isn't an abstract debate. It's a matter of safety. For decades, we've relied on comunidad, the neighbors and longtime residents who have quietly done the unglamorous, consistent work of building our foundation. But lately, something troubling has emerged. New digital voices are arriving with loud platforms, positioning themselves as saviors, while actively undermining the very people who have been showing up for years. The anatomy of digital grandstanding. You can recognize this approach by its hallmarks: narrative shifting, claiming to be the, quote, only one brave enough, end quote, to speak, effectively erasing the history of leaders who fought these battles long before social media existed. Character attacks, using digital platforms to slander established local leaders rather than partnering with them. Digital censorship, using Facebook groups to gatekeep information, burying announcements and successes from local organizations while evaluating only their own personal brand. This creates a dangerous environment. When trusted leaders are sidelined, newcomers become the authority by default. The result is noise, fractured resources, and confusion, which is especially harmful in our multilingual, multi-faith community where cultural distinctions and respect matter deeply. Recent events in Travis County Precinct 4 illustrate that these community spaces often function as campaign tools rather than resource hubs. Please see my timeline. The aggressive targeting of one candidate along the heavy promotion of another raises a legitimate question. Is this group focused on solving community problems, or is it a digital war room for a political campaign? New energy and new participants are always welcome in Del Valle, but they should complement, not replace or discredit, the people who have laid the groundwork. When help feels patronizing or information is filtered through one loud platform, our neighbors miss out on real resources and stop seeking help altogether. We must protect the integrity of our community work, support proven track records, amplify the organizations and leaders who have earned your trust through years of action, not just months of posting. Verify the source. Ask why a new voice is suddenly the only one allowed to speak in certain digital spaces. Demand collaboration. Real leadership shows up in person, respects our elders, and works alongside existing groups rather than attacking them for political gain. Del Valle thrives when we build from within, and most importantly, when we work together. Let's protect this confianza that holds us together and reject any help that requires us to tear each other down.